Our today's guest is Mr. Arto Artinian, the chairman of AGA Thailand. You are representing one of the most interesting and exotic wings of AGA Thailand, and it was always interesting for me to know how you got there.
The first time I went to Thailand in '93, it was a visit and a business trip. So we spent a few weeks there with my brother. It was very interesting for us to be in Asia for the first time. It was very eye-opening thing, you know, to see all this, the exotic country, the stones, the jewelry, the way things were produced. So we were very impressed. And I was always looking for a challenge in my life. So I thought this was a good challenge to take.
What characterizes the Thai market? What can be interesting for the other AGA members, I mean in business?
Well, Thailand traditionally has been a source for gemstones, rubies and sapphires. And the Thai people, they were very good in treating these stones, in polishing them, and then throughout the years, there were factories were set up in Thailand to produce jewelry. And the Thai people, they are very artistic in their work, in their hands. So I think it was a good match between the art and the stones to become a good center for jewelry and gemstone.
Being so far from homeland and representing an Armenian business in Armenian diaspora in Thailand, are you cooperating with the Armenian diaspora or no?
It's an interesting question. There is a diaspora. I am not only included, but I am also running the Armenian Chamber, representing the Armenian Thai Chamber. I set up the Armenian Thai Chamber. And I'm also just been appointed as honorary consul of Armenia. So I'm very much involved in all the Armenian activities and representing Armenians and, you know, gathering the Armenian community in Thailand and making a home away from home in Thailand for the Armenians.
Mr. Artinian is one of the active members of AGA, and of course we couldn't let him go without saying a couple of words about Armenian Jewelers Association.
I've always been sort of involved in AGA. AGA is a very important organization for us as Armenians living in the diaspora. And Armenians are I think one of the most prominent people in the jewelry industry. And AGA it can become the center point for all of us to communicate and create a nice dialogue between all the Armenians. AGA can do a lot of things for Armenians abroad, and also we can do a lot for Armenia and for our new generations to come. Being involved in the AGA, I see such a great development in the AGA, and thanks to our newly elected president, Mr. Gagig. I think he's really putting a very important basis for the AGA. And once these bases have been, it's a foundation, once this foundation have been successfully placed, I think the cooperation with this foundation to develop AGA, I think we will go to the next stage, which is very important.